Hello and welcome class 11 commerce students. Today in this class I will focus on the demerits of cooperative society. As you can see, I have written the topic over here. The demerits of cooperative society or the drawbacks of cooperative society I will discuss in this class one by one. Now, cooperative society suffers from several drawbacks. What are those drawbacks? Let's discuss. The first drawback that the cooperative suffers from is number one, limited capital. Limited capital. Now, a cooperative society is formed usually by people with limited resources. There is no compulsion of contribution. There is no mandatory regulation for a particular amount that is required to be contributed by any member. There is no such rules. There is no such protocols, like no such provisions. Now, there is no compulsion to contribute some minimum amount of capital to become a member. So the cooperative society often suffers from insufficient capital. There is always an insufficiency of capital in a cooperative society. Not only that reason, but also it is the principle of one man one vote discourages members to invest large amount, because whatever amount they may invest, they will be allowed to give only one vote. So this discourages them to invest more and more, because there is no use of their investment. So that's why there is a very limited amount of capital, which is a main drawback of cooperative society. Next is the excessive government control. Next limitation is excessive government control. That is, the cooperative society has to follow excessive government rules and regulations. It is essential for a cooperative society to get its accounts audited by the auditors of cooperative departments of the state government and to submit the account to the registrar regularly at regular intervals as required by the government. So there is excessive control of the government over this cooperative society. And all these regulations restrict the flexibility and the efficiency of operation of a cooperative society. So this is another drawback. Coming to the next drawback, that is conflict among the members. Very important drawback, this one. This often happens. Conflict among the members of the society. It means that the success of the cooperative depends directly on the loyalty and cooperation of the members. Quite often dispute arises among the managing committee and the members. The members from different section of people, they are coming from different backgrounds. They may have different opinion, and if the member follows a rigid attitude, it can lead to a conflict. The rigid attitude of any kind of member can lead to a conflict among the members of the organization, which is quite often happening in the cooperative society. So conflict may arise. It is one of the feature as well as one of the drawback of this cooperative society. Next is lack of secrecy. This is the fourth point, lack of secrecy. It means the affairs of the cooperative society are openly discussed in the meetings and its members. Every member is free to inspect any books, any records, any accounts. Every member has the right to do so. So it is open to all the members. There is nothing secrecy. Secrecies cannot be maintained. And also, therefore, it becomes difficult to keep the secrets of the business alive. Secrecy cannot be maintained since it is open to the government, open to all the auditors of the provided by the government, open to all the members. They have the right to know all the details anytime, all the recordings of the books of accounts anytime. So secrecy is not maintained. Next is inefficient management. Point number 5, inefficient management. What does that mean? Inefficient management. Now, it is not possible for cooperative societies to employ expert in the professional fields, or they cannot employ any kind of expert managers to manage the business, professional managers, because they charge a high salary which is not possible for a cooperative society to maintain, to keep up, or to pay the managers at a higher level basis. These societies are managed by elected members. Now these members are not professional expert. Due to this inexperience of that group of members, the societies are not managed efficiently. It is managed by the members who are not so much efficient, who are not so much skilled, who are not the skilled professionals. So that's why inefficient management is another drawback of these kind of society. Next drawback, that is non-transferability of interest. This point we have discussed also. Non-transferability. The shares of the cooperative society, I have told you, it is not transferable, not so freely transferable among the members, because the member who wants to quit the society has to submit his shares in the society in order to get the money back, or he has to surrender his part of shares. He cannot transfer his part of share as according to his own wish. He cannot transfer his part of share to any other member or to any other outsider to become the member. Only what he can do is he have to surrender. He have to quit the business. In order to quit the business, he have to surrender his own shares. He has to submit his own shares in order to get back his money. That much he can do, but he cannot transfer. This is the main drawback. This is one of the main drawback, that is non-transferability of share or non-transferability of interest. Next, another is misuse of funds. Point number 7, misuse of funds. What does that mean? Most of the members of the cooperative society are ignorant of the business principles. So some members misuse the funds for their personal means, which is very bad for any kind of society or any kind of organization. If they misuse if they use or utilize the funds for their own personal needs, that is not expected, that is good, that is very evil for an organization. So thus it can create an obstacle in the growth and progress or development of any kind of cooperative society. If some member, you think if some member is using the money for his own need, to satisfy his own need or his own personal need, that it can hamper the business, it can hamper the growth and prosperity of every cooperative society. So this is another drawback. Last drawback that I will talk is lack of motivation. No motivation is there. So lack of motivation is another drawback. These are the drawbacks that I have written. So lack of motivation is another drawback. The group of members who manage the cooperative society get a very little incentive. There is no, I have told you, there is no profit, so there is no link between their effort and reward. Hence the members are not encouraged to put their best efforts, because they are not getting the reward for their effort. They are not getting the profit much, which is, profit is an encouragement to enhance the business. Profit is an encouragement, is a reward to work, give the best efforts. So if somebody is lacking that profit, if somebody is not getting, somebody is devoid of any profit, because there is a very little marginal profit earned in the cooperative society, the members are not motivated, because without profit the members will not get properly motivated to carry on the business. So motivation, there is a lack of motivation always working in this kind of cooperative society. So these are the major drawbacks that I was talking about of the cooperative society. If you wish to add some other points, you can add, but these are the major points that you should cover while writing the answer: drawbacks or disadvantages of the cooperative society. So that's all for today. Thank you.